Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As promised, I'm going to show you guys how I make my black eyed peas and my cabbage that I'm doing for New Year's tonight. I got my water boiling. I'm going to put neck bones in my black eyed peas. My husband loves neck bones. I'm not really big on them, but he likes them, so I'm going to put them in there. And I'm also going to put in my cabbage, I'm going to put some ham in there, which is going to taste really good. And I'll show y'all how I make my cabbage and how I season my cabbage and steam it and all that. So first what I did is I got me my pot of water over here boiling, and I'm going to put my neck bones in. Here they are here. It's a half a pack. We use the other neck bones on something else, but I'm going to put these few pieces in here and let them cook for a few minutes until they're pretty much done. And then I'm going to add my beans in because I want my neck bones to already be cooked, because they're going to take a bit longer to be done than the beans. Well, actually not a bit long to be done, the beans, but I just want to put them in so they'll already be done when I put the beans in. So once I get the neck bones in there and they're done, I'll add in the beans and I'll show y'all how all that is going. And this is going to be a real quick vlog because it's pretty much self-explanatory with black eyed peas. You put them in the water to boil. You want to make sure you got a nice amount of water in here. I don't really measure. I usually fill the pot halfway up with water, and as I go, if my beans seem to be simmering down and it needs some more water, I'll add it in. So these are the beans. I got them from Brookshire's. You can get them from anywhere. They're just black eyed peas. I'm going to put them in here after the neck bones are done, like I said. And then I'll show y'all how I make my cabbage, and I'll show y'all how I season my black eyed peas. This is going to be a really quick vlog, probably less than 10 minutes, or it'll probably just be 10 minutes like my spaghetti vlog. It's been a really long day. I have a really bad headache, and I'm just worn out. I'm tired. My kids been out for Christmas break, and I've just been going and going and going. And as you know, I have a bad knee, my left knee. There goes a little one right there. But it's her money. But as I said, guys, once I get the beans in there cooking and I'm ready to season them, I'll come back and show you how I season them. And then I'll also show y'all how I do my cabbage. And then I'll be waiting for my husband to get off work tonight. He gets off at 8. And then we'll stay up. And we're going to attempt to stay up this year and bring in the new year. Alright. And the dogs done walked up too, y'all. Alright. Alright, guys. I decided to put something else on and get comfortable. For some reason, I'm just feeling real worn down and tired. I don't know. Like I said, long day. So, I'm about to go ahead and add these beans in. And then, it's going to take them a while to cook. It says, it says on the directions here that you can overnight soak them and all that. Look, I don't do all that. I don't do that overnight soak. I just put them in here and I let them cook for about an hour and a half, maybe even less than an hour and a half. You really don't have to do all that overnight soaking. If you want to, you can, but I don't. So I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to let them cook on a medium heat for about 30 to 45 minutes, and I'm gonna come check on them. And once you start seeing that they're getting kind of tender and starting to kind of shrivel up, the bean will kind of look shriveled up, I'll show you. That's when I like to go ahead and add my seasoning, because I feel like that's when the beans are starting to soften up enough to absorb the seasoning, and so that's when I season my beans. So once they do that, I'll come back, I'll show you what seasoning I'm using, and I'll show you what I mean about how the bean looks when I'm ready to put the seasoning in it. Another thing I wanted to say real quick, guys, the pot that I'm using here is a pressure cooker, so it'd be good to use one of these if you didn't want to do that overnight soaking and all that stuff. I use this pressure cooker. It actually helps to cook the beans, quicker. That way you don't have to wait so long for them to get done and do all that soaking part. So as you see, I got the beans in here. The neck bones are in there. down there at the bottom. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna let them cook, and got them on in between 7 and 8, kind of like a medium heat. And I'm gonna let it cook, like I said, for 30 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna come in here and check it until I see that the bean is at the point that I want it to be, and then I'll add the seasoning. Like I said, I just wanted y'all to show y'all this pot that I'm using, and it's a pressure cooker pot. Got this lid that goes on it, and it snaps down. All right. Okay, my beans have gotten a little soft. I was busy doing something else, so they got past the point that I usually like to season them. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and season them because they're close to done. And I'm just going to use Creole seasoning, which is one of my go-to seasonings for pretty much a lot of my food. So I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to be too heavy-handed on it because I feel like people can individually season them the way that they want to. So that's what I'm going to add into it, guys. And then I'm going to cut up and do the cabbage, and then everything will be done. Okay, I have my cabbage in here. I have a little water in the bottom because I'm going to steam them. I added in some bits of ham. It doesn't take long to steam and cook cabbage. I'm also going to add about a half a stick of butter in here. And then I'm going to season it with, of course, Creole seasoning and a little bit of this complete seasoning. I usually like to use garlic and herb seasoning, but I don't have any of that right now, so these two are going to do. Like I said, it don't take cabbage that long. I'm going to get them steaming, and I like mine to have a bit of a crunch to them. I don't like them really slimy. So once I get them there, I'll show y'all how they look. Okay, hello guys. I'm back today. When I was doing my cooking vlog yesterday, I wasn't feeling good. Now I'm still not feeling good now. So I ended up going to the doctor, and I had to get it. I was having chest pain, so I ended up having to get an EKG done at a quick care, and they told me that it was abnormal. So I had to drive back home and get my husband, and because I had went with my girls by myself, and go to the ER, and they did another EKG, and it was still showing that something was abnormal. So they did. They took blood work, urine, and then they did a CAT scan. They did X-rays, and then they did a CAT scan. They didn't find any blood clots or anything, but there was still that abnormality or whatever. So I had to get an appointment with a cardiologist. So I have that going on now on top of these issues with my knee. But thankfully, it wasn't any blood clots or anything. So my vlog with me cooking New Year's dinner is kind of all over the place. Because like I said, I wasn't feeling really good, but I still want to film a little bit for you guys. I got my plate here. Yes, I'm using my little trays again. I love these plates to separate my food with. I got them from Target for 79 cents. Here's my food. I got my black eyed peas, my cabbage. That's a neck bone there. I know it's weird to have a piece of cake next to all this stuff, but that's my husband's birthday cake I baked for him because today's his birthday. And here's the cabbage look delicious, don't they? And here's our meal that we're eating. I'm waiting for my husband to make his plate and come sit in here. We're going to prop up and eat. Sorry for looking so rough, guys, but like I said, I really don't feel well, and I haven't been feeling well for the past 2 days, but I was just trying to push on. But so hopefully everything will be okay, and I'll be able to see a cardiologist and see what's going on. When my husband gets here, he's going to get on and show y'all. He made some pig feet, which I won't be partaking in at all. But he made some for himself because he likes them. I don't even know how to begin to prepare those. But I'll let him get on here and tell y'all all about it. Here's my husband's plate. He's got his cabbage. He's got his cornbread. and his black eyed peas and tell him what that hunk of mess is.
Pig feet.
Those are some pig feet, something look like something off Fear Factor. He's gonna eat them. You put seasoning on them?
Yeah, they're seasoned. Seasoned soaked into the pig feet. Then
Okay.
put hot sauce on them.
That's what he wanted to eat
Smother them in hot
for
sauce.
his birthday
Yeah,
meal. Pig feet.
Pig feet.
Yeah, you gonna tell him how old you is, baby?
21.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, everybody, he 21.
21.
But this is what we eating tonight. Let's get a close up on those pig feet. What's that part?
There you go.
Oh, that's the knuckle.
Oh, this is just the bone sticking out. See?
It just popped right out.
Cause they tender. See, pig feet would be tender. See, just pull the meat off like this. See, this is the fat meat. See, delicious. You don't know what you're missing, girl.
Yeah, well, we see that toilet gonna know what it's missing in the morning. But all right, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and happy birthday to my husband, 21.
21.
We're about to watch this movie and eat and then get us some rest. Y'all pray for him. Look at them feet.